Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. September 27th, 2019. And sorry about the lighting this time of day, it sucks. Just finished up work. I'm actually getting home at a reasonable hour today, thank God. Yes, I did see Sai Dan's video. He has every right to do whatever he wants. It's his channel. Remember, he did hit me, he did upload one of my videos a while ago, over a year ago. And that was when I was talking about the space shuttle with the helium, that NASA is the biggest purchaser of helium in all of the companies of the entire country. Wake the fuck up, guys. Come on. You see this thing wobbling on the on the platform right before it's about to take off. I mean, really. It's all right. It's all right. Doesn't make a difference. You got to have an open mind for that, right? You got to think. You have to know about flat Earth. Anyway, so last time he did this, I think I increased about 100 subs or 200 or something like that. And he only had about 40,000 subs back then. Now he's got, don't quote me on this, I don't know, somewhere around 200, over 250,000 subs. And pretty much all it's done for my channel is increase my sub count by 10. So I lost 10 a couple of weeks ago, so I'm up where I should have been from 2 weeks ago. That's pretty sad, don't you think? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know, because I mean, there is a rumor going around that he purchases his subs. I don't know. Who knows? But when somebody tells me that there is space out there, it does exist because it does, frightens me. Anyway, today's Friday, and I hope everybody has a good weekend. Sorry about the trolls. They'll be around for the next few days, hitting my channels. So if I don't get to your comments, I apologize about that. Everybody knows who's loved here. Anyway, you should know that by now. You've all been kind enough to leave educational and informative comments that I see people like to read because they leave comments too. And I see people chatting in my comment section, which is good, and that's what this is all about, It's not about money, it's about getting the word out to people, Oh, and that's another thing too I wanted to bring up with his channel. He's got that many subs, but yet I don't think he runs any ads, and he puts work into his channel. Because I know people, well, we all know people that are in Flat Earth that are half of what he has, and they have ads on their channel. So who's paying him is my question. Is he being paid? I don't know. I'm not here to make any accusations. I'm just here to say hi, because I know you saw my video. Okay. Couple things I wanted to talk about with you. I was thinking about all this shit before, and okay, the solar system, okay, which we all know does not exist. All right, if anybody just takes a conventional telescope and looks at any of these stars, and we all have the equipment out there available now, so have they leaked this? Have they allowed this technology to come out? I don't know. I have no idea. So we can see. Because once you see the truth, then you understand the lies. And that's the problem. People don't want to see. They don't want to see the stars that are supposedly real stars, suns that are up there. They don't want to focus in on a conventional telescope and actually look at these unusual sparkling things that look like they have water behind them, and They don't look anything like NASA has said. But I go in and I zoom in on planets, and they look like, yeah, they look two-dimensional. First off, they look flat. And then someone's going to come back and say, okay, well, you're looking through it in a telescope, so it's a two-dimensional object looking it through a telescope, which is, you can't see 3D. Yeah, all right, I'll buy that for a little bit, but you should still be able to see some sort of 3D animation when you're looking at it, no matter what you're looking at it at. But this is not the point. We're all, anybody who's at my channel, we are way beyond this. I mean, we're at this point into mud flood, we're into giants, we're into previous civilizations, where they're getting our technology from. Are they actually inventing it? No, I don't think. I don't think so. I really don't. You know, the human species is not really that smart. You know, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Who knows? So let's get into the fake solar system that does not exist. I want you to think. Well, no, I want you to think about the sun. Actually, forget about throw the solar system away. I want you to think about the sun, the formation of the sun, of the beginning of our solar system, which created our solar system, right? Now, remember, the sun came from nothing, came from gas, whirling around very quickly, and then finally forming this core, this hot, super hot conductor. This fucking core that's so hot. It's beyond scale at this point. But they'll come up with ridiculous numbers. But anyway, so that's the whirling of the gases. So what happens? Weren't we pummeled with meteors at that point? I don't understand how the formation of the sun could have ever happened from nothing. Because apparently we're from nothing. And if you're a scientist, I guess they don't believe in God because they say we're an accident. None of this should have happened. Okay, and that's what bothers me about scientists, scientism. You know, because they don't believe in a creator. They believe that everything has been created from nothing. Zero. Nothing. To make you think you feel insignificant. A little speck when you're not. And then they had to come out with something else to kind of like make up for that because I guess people finally woke up maybe at some point and said to the scientists, you know, maybe we should come up with something like a black hole or something like that, and you know, things are getting sucked out of the universe, and then there's a white hole on the other side, and that's what's created our whole universe here is from the back of a black hole. Think about that, though. So we're all an ass. If you think about it, that's how ironic it is, isn't it? With such a preposterous saying like that we're the back of a black hole. That's pretty much how we were created. Oh, it just gets so bad. None of these scientists have anything that they can tell us of anything of flat Earth, except that it's a mirage. That's all they can come up with. That's all they can come up with. So think about the formation of the sun. Think about the ridiculousness of the sun and how it was formed. And then think about the chances of a solar system being formed. And think about the Walt Disney World story that they create. That's all it is. I believed in it. You did too. We all believed in it. They're hitting us with chemtrails pretty much for the last 4 hours. And now they've totally saturated the sun. Can't even see it anymore at this point. Covered behind the white sky. White clouds. Okay. There is blue in the background. So, okay, this is another thing I wanted to get into real quick, and that's with vaping. My boss is really pissed off because in October 4th is when they're passing this law. Okay. All of the vaping products here in New York, except mine, because it's regulated, the flavored ones you buy in a jar, they're all going to be banned. Okay. He likes those. So, and I was getting to talking to him, and I was thinking about why they were doing this, because I brought this up in an earlier video. that there's something going on here about, what is this, Melkisco? Yeah, wow, it's like 4 fire trucks out there. Probably nothing. Probably putting a show on. I guess they're getting ready for the event, like at my place. Remember that video? Yeah. Anyway. Oh, I see I lost my train of thought. Damn it. Oh, okay. So, what they're trying to do, well, what they're doing is all of the flavored vapes are going bye-bye. So when we were getting to talking, I originally, when I thought from a previous video that I took that it was Big Tobacco Company. And yeah, they have a hand in this too. But you know what else it is? They have come up with something that is safe. That people are smoking, they're getting off of cigarettes, and it's safe. They're not having any health problems. It's nothing but nicotine and basically water. That's why they call it vaping, quote unquote. And they're taking it away from the people. All right. And the thing that annoys him and me also is that it's a safe alternative. You know, just like diet soda is for some people. But now we know Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi or those other poisonous drinks that we grew up with are also even worse if you get diet, because they aren't diet. Do you see how backwards everything is now? I mean, this is a lot different than it was 20 years ago. They have just taken. They are just going to control everything. That's what they're trying to do. And us flat earthers, I'll tell you, see right through this nonsense. We see through the lies, and we know what the agenda is now. I would hope you do. Because it's a lot bigger than you could possibly imagine. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. So I thought maybe it was the big tobacco companies that might have had a hand in this. But now I'm also thinking about pharmaceutical companies. They want you to get sick. Okay, that's the whole thing. They'll never come up with any cures for dick. Bottom line, that's how it is. They just won't. They have this is a cash cow for them, for you to be sick and for you to be purchasing all of these pharmaceutical drugs and having the insurance companies pay for it, so they can just keep pumping them out, and you're taking these harmful pills. Okay, so then I was thinking about that. So they want you to become sick, they want you to get emphysema, they want you to get cancer, you know, they want you to be treated for it, they want you to be sick, and that's the whole thing. And when any alternative to something comes up, like vaping, nope, we're not going to let you do that. No, continue smoking tobacco, okay? Even though we've told you it already causes cancer, we showed you all the videos of it, but we'll let you smoke cigarettes, even though we know it's a killer. But they pull up 2 fucking people in God knows what fucking town somewhere in the country that probably have health problems of their own, that somehow or another modified their vaping cigarette, spread it all over the media, and now people actually are coming up to me and saying, you're going to get popcorn lungs. I've been smoking this for 5 years. More than that. I got a medical approval through my doctor who said, whatever the fuck you're doing, Chris, keep doing it. You know, because your lungs are clear completely, and you're very healthy. You know, because I'm at one point I could feel that I was getting. How much time do I have here? I just want to see. All right, I don't want to get cut off. I was feeling. I almost felt like emphysema at some point. I was getting out of breath at one point because I was smoking a lot of tobacco. So you know, it doesn't make a difference. Look, this is. I just wanted to put a video out there and just let you know. And then I got into a big conversation with my, with my whatever boss about some other things too, and he's starting to wake up, which is really good. All right, there were a lot of other things I wanted to talk to you about, but I'm gonna have to make another video. I just want you to think about the solar system and how crazy the whole thing sounds. So, look, I thank you for viewing my videos and subbing to my channel. Let me be a part of your life.